Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Dark Souls 3. I realized after I finished recording the previous episode that, we hadn't set up the bonfire yet. So that's a pretty interesting mechanic. My understanding of it in the early stages of learning about Dark Souls 3 was that you would be able to move the bonfire anywhere. I'm curious to see whether or not that's something that was just kind of misinterpreted out of hype, or whether, there's different types of swords you can use to create different types of bonfires. Maybe there's some that are preset, others that are not. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, just gorgeous. I am unfortunately, I've been forced to record in 720p, at least in the meantime until Bloodborne Let's Talk Lore is wrapped up, because I'm running fairly short on hard disk space. So this will allow me to ensure, and more than that, it takes a lot longer to upload 1080p videos than it does 720p. So for the time being, I'm going to be only recording at 720p, so you won't be able to experience the full fidelity that I am, but I think even in 720p you'll be able to see how just gorgeous this game is. And not just in terms of like graphical fidelity, but also, and perhaps more importantly, the art style. It's wonderful. So we have a bottomless box, burn undead bone shard. So I'm assuming that's what will, either that's a bonfire aesthetic or like a human effigy, so that it'll sever our connection to other worlds. Attune spell. We actually have an attunement slot, which is interesting, but no spells to attune. And yes, we are. I was able to log in, thankfully. So it seemed like it was just maybe they were getting hammered right at midnight as everyone was doing what I did and was just waiting to log in. Let's review the rest of the names here before we go say hello to Andre or whatever that blacksmith is. So yeah, Yorm the Giant of the Profane Capital. We saw him in the intro cinematic. Watchers of the Abyss. So these are the dudes who had the it's the exact same sword. It's Artorias' greatsword. That's pretty cool. This up here, it's the Holy King Lothric. So I assume this will be like the last boss or something. I have a feeling, and I meant to mention this at the end of the previous episode, but I have a feeling that, and it's not like really going out on a limb, because more or less the story of Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 is that to some degree you're being manipulated by forces much larger than you. And after the conversation we had with, Ludlith, I feel like, we're being manipulated, at least to some degree.
Fret not, my feet are here firmly planted, for I am a lord, and this is my throne. Now, do not be away over long.
I wanted to actually read the message there. Dwarf. Oh, and it has the Bloodborne, at least the inclusion of gestures, which is cool. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. But so how does one, and I guess maybe that explains why he looks the way he does. Because my question was going to be, how does one kindle the flame and then maintain their, consciousness? But yeah, he is burned up real bad, so... Alright, we spoke with you before. We've not spoken with you.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont, no?
So, is it just me, or does she look and sound almost identical to the Dark Souls 2 Firekeeper? The one who berates you and tells you you're going to lose all your souls in the intro, and then, yeah. I don't know, I'm playing with the volume very, very low so that it doesn't leak through to my mic. So I can't say for sure, but it sounds a lot like the same voice actor, and certainly without binoculars, so I can't say for sure even there either, but at this distance very much looks like her.
Ashen One, if my wares are not to thy satisfaction, bring me umbral ash. With ash, I'll fashion new wares. Is it not our sorry fate to sup on death? Knowest thou of that soppy gossip? That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers? And so thou art in need of a soapstone, Ashen One. Then thy pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me. Ashen One, is it not?
Alright. So, Ember, Repair Powder, nothing really of note there. Purple Moss Clump, so we're back to Purple Moss Clump. It's going to be intriguing, I think, to see what stuff has made the cut from Dark Souls 2. Made the cut, so to speak, from Dark Souls 2 compared to the stuff that just kind of reverts back to Dark Souls 1 form. So this is one of those instances, whereas in Dark Souls 2, the moss, it was just, I think it was a poison moss clump, and it was green. But in Dark Souls 1, purple was the color used to signify poison, and it appears as though that's back. It's back that way in Dark Souls 3. Prison Stone. Prison Stone does nothing special, but can serve as a path marker or perhaps dropped off a cliff to judge height by the sound of its descent. If a loud noise is heard upon its landing, then a fall from the ledge is surely lethal. Homeward Bone, whoa, that looks different. Bone fragment reduced to white ash. Return to last bonfire used for resting, or to the shrine bonfire. Oh, interesting, so I wonder if it actually gives you an option. Bonfires are sustained by bones of the undead. In rare cases, their previous owner's strong urge to seek bonfires enchants their bones with the homeward instinct. I don't know if that's mechanical explanation existed previously, but if not, and I'm misremembering, that's pretty cool. Well, it's cool either way. White Sign Soapstone. The nature of Lothric is murky, unclear. The White Sign Soapstone allows unkindled to assist one another. So it's going to take some getting. It's another thing it's going to be the phrase of the playthrough, at least in the early phases, or in the early stages. It's going to be, this is going to take some getting used to. We're being referred to with a proper noun that starts with U, and it's not undead, it's unkindled. So we're obviously going to buy that. Weird that, yeah, some of these items which were considered in the previous games like staple items, that she's the one who's selling them, as opposed to just picking them up somewhere. And I feel as though the item, the images, the icon for them is far more detailed than previously, because whereas in prior Souls games, I feel like you could look at the the illustration for the dried finger, and you wouldn't necessarily be able to tell that it was a dried finger. Here, it's very apparent. At least it seems that way to me. Okay, tower key. Key to the decrepit tower behind Firelink Shrine, which leads to the bell tower. The bell tower is the grave of Firekeeper's past. When a Firekeeper has served her purpose, she is led to true darkness, where she enjoys a long-deserved sleep. Very interesting. Variation of Soul Arrow developed by sorcerers of the Undead Legion of Faron. Fire a Soul Dart. Well known among the Faron sorceries, it is learned far and wide due to its ease of use. So I'm not going to read everything here, but there's some that I think could have interesting stuff, so we'll check them out real quick. Excuse me. Talisman for casting miracles of the gods. Once a very common item among the ranks of the Old Way of White. Equip a talisman or sacred chime to cast miracles. Miracles must be attuned at a bonfire before use. Skill, Unfaltering Prayer. Temporarily increase poise while casting miracles, preventing enemy attacks from interrupting prayer. Works while equipped in either hand. Cool. So that's all I... Oh, okay, so... I do think that they've made some really sound UI improvements.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
Alright, I'll be sure to do that. Huh, it's a friend.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust? A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith, such is my purpose.
What the hell? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is he here? How is he here? Other than just being badass beefcake. I don't get it. Alright, reinforced weapon. Moving on. Infused weapon. Wow, there's a lot of stuff to learn here. A lot. Estus. Cool. That is very, very cool. Reinforce. So we're looking for Estus flash shards. Alright. Can you explain why you're here, Andre? Please?
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large, but when overused, they'll eventually break. When their durability is low, repair becomes a necessity. Use a powder, or simply rest at a bonfire. But should chance impel them break, bring them me. I'll hammer them back into shape. They take no pleasure in breaking, I assure ye. So handle them with care, if you would. There are two ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon without altering its property. Infusion is a more advanced form of smithing that infuses an element. Reinforcement requires titanite, and infusion requires gems. Bring the stones, and I'll do the smithing. It's my purpose, after all. In battle, your weapons are your only friends. Forge them well, and they won't let you down.
So not only is that... I'm reasonably certain that that's the exact same gesture he teaches you in Dark Souls 1. but parts of that dialogue are more or less word for word, verbatim, from Dark Souls 1.
Another matter. Infusing weapons with gems requires a special kind of coal. My humble coals won't be any use infusing more unusual gems. I know, it's an awful shame, but it's all I have. Oh, please don't give me that look. Believe it or not, I'm quite thin-skinned.
Oh, don't worry, Andre. Me too, buddy. Me too. I wasn't giving you a bad look. I'm just trying to reconcile what's happening here, that's all.
Oh, by the by, if you find any Estus shards, bring them here. They can be used to reinforce either of your Estus flasks. Without those flasks, you'd want for life or focus. And they'll always stay with you. Why not treat them well? Huh?
So very interesting that he's taken over that duty from the Firekeepers. That he, for some reason, is the person with whom you reinforce your Estus flasks now.
Weapons and protection are sturdy enough by and large. But when overused, they take some.
Alright. Thanks, Andre. You didn't really answer my question and explain why you're here. And what I presume is several hundreds of centuries, perhaps several millennia after you were alive previously. I guess you could explain it just because he's undead, but weird, very weird.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Be careful out there. Neither of us want to see you go hollow. I was hoping that he would say that, but... So, Firelink Shrine is a fair bit different. Did she have an orange soapstone? I want an orange soapstone.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
No, she did not.
Ashen One, be sure.
Yeah, I'll bring you souls, don't worry. Weird. No title card for the area or anything, eh? It's a door. I want that sword. Okay, that's the only place we can go. Wow. Check it out. We really need to get our hands on the Elite Knight set. We see these people praying over here. There's a dragon / drake. Alright. Praise the sun. Indeed. That's pretty gruesome. It's almost as though this was the revenge of the giants from Dark Souls 2. They all turn into trees, so turn all the humans into trees or something. I don't know. That is really weird. Also reminds me a little bit of the poles upon which corpses are set in the painted world of Ariamis. I'm assuming that's the Lothric flag. Oh my god, is that a royal sword? No. Looks like a royal swordsman. At least for a second it looked like a royal swordsman. Similar helmet. What are all these chairs here for? Oh, it's a summon sign. Helena. This is a mad phantom. Will you still summon it? So I'm assuming that this is a red summon sign. Yeah, I'll be really disappointed if we get invaded and destroyed by someone who has endgame gear who's had the game for months. Because that's entirely possible with how aggressive Bandai Namco was with giving the game away prior to the release. Which, again, as I mentioned in the previous episode, is something I'm very disappointed about. Sony was very, very good, to their credit, at keeping the story of the game under wraps until its actual release. Whereas Bandai Namco, yeah, no such caution on their part, it seems. Very eerie statues holding these candles here. Some of them don't have heads. And this dude, I imagine that he does not mess around. It really is frightening playing a Souls game for the first time. You feel so, like, at least for me, I spend so much time playing Souls games that you really get comfortable with how powerful you're able to become. Oh, that delayed overhead. To the point where when, yeah, you have that power stripped away from you, it's very, well, I guess by definition it's disempowering, but it's a very strange feeling. Okay, so we can go down or up. Let's go up first. It's only the one guy who's paying attention. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, we're gonna die, probably. So we got no Estus left. It is very hard to tell. It's very hard to gauge how the heck you're supposed to fight that thing. Because there's an odd dissonance between... This is not the way we came last time. Between the way the parasitic object on top behaves and that of its host. Very weird, like attempting to square those two things while fighting it. There are my souls. Oh, I forgot about you. Where'd you go, friend? I keep wanting to shoot the dogs. This is obviously not Bloodborne. That feels good. Combat in this game feels very, very good. Can't say it surprises me, but... Yeah, you definitely have to be... You have to be very cautious with only 4 Estus Flask shards. Or the 4 charges of your Estus Flask. Because whereas in Dark Souls 2 at least you had, you know, life gems and whatnot you can rely on until you're able to upgrade your Estus Flask a little bit more, but not so in this game. In Dark Souls 1 at Firelink Shrine you got 10 Estus Flask charges, so... Soul of a Deserted Corpse. Does not open from this side, so that's a shortcut from somewhere. Alright, do we want to go fight the crazy dude? I have no idea how to even describe him. Which one was it? I gotta look for the thing on its back. Longbow acquired. Oh, that's not a good spot. Oh, it's him. Alright. See you later, friends. I was just coming to say hi. Don't mind me. Just keep doing your thing. I won't disturb you again, I promise. Okay, so that's a dead end, notwithstanding the enemy. Who I assume drops something good, but we have some more exploring to do. We also have to go back and fight that giant Sonic the Hedgehog guy. Oh, I think that guy there is going to transform. can't tell if that dragon is alive or not. Alright, you guys just keep doing your thing. I'm just gonna... No. It's okay. It's alright, man. I'm here. It's alright. Oh, no. No, why did you do that? Okay, so he waved around his lantern. And then bad things started happening. But I don't know what the bad things are yet. Just keep going, friend. You're good. No. Go pray with your friends. Well, that was a lot of HP we couldn't really afford to lose. So we can go down or up. Let's go up. There's more people there. They're praising this dragon, it looks like. Which is emitting a sort of ashen... Yeah, it's I don't even know how to describe that. It's like disintegrating into ash. I gotta kill the guy with the lantern before he disturbs his compatriots. They're trying to pray. Just let him be. Oh, this is Souls games have always been very dark and very depressing, but I feel like this one is taking it to a whole new level. Alright, you guys keep up the good work. Okay, so there's an enemy around the corner. Thank you, Bloodstains. Why are you glowing? Is that just to indicate there are a lot? Whoa, I got another charge of Master's Flask. So either the enemies who are glowing, you kill them, you get another charge. Or someone just like kindled the bonfire or something, a la Dark Souls 1. Cool, well, I'll take it because we needed it. Binoculars, yes! Finally. Nope. Didn't want to do that. Switch. And they're back to being an item. They're back to having the zoom in being really slow and forcing you to be stationary. But I'm okay with that. That is just awesome. Binoculars, okay. That was one of the things we were looking for. Now we just need the Elite Knight set, possibly a Claymore, and we're good. Okay, I don't want to wake up the dragon, so... No, it's okay, friend. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. So we gotta go down now. Okay, so I can see a dude hiding behind the boxes there. Rolling. That works. Okay, one of them was glowing and we didn't get another charge in our SS flask, so I don't know what to think about that whole thing. Hey, got back one of the fire bombs we just used. Hi, friend. Can you see me? No. Yep, keep patrolling. Doing good. Very, very good. I don't remember the last time something good came of me just rolling through everything, but it's just something I have to do. Actually, I guess the last time would be Hemwick Charnel Lane, right in front of the witch's abode. Rolling through the box causes that one crystal lizard to fall down. I guess we could have dropped down onto that platform there, but I don't think there's anything up there. Soul of a deserted corpse. He's got the wooden shield, it looks like. Come on. This is very reminiscent of Central Yarnum. Except there aren't nearly as many enemies, so... Though the combat is obviously much slower. Oh, friend, why? Oh, that guy just healed up. Fair enough. That tracking, though. I thought you were dead. This is, or at least it looks like the shortcut. No, that's another shortcut exit. Oh, crud. Let's kill you real fast. I was thinking he wasn't gonna see me. Oh shit. Stop it, friend. This is like the Drake Blood Black Knight. Oh, that was frightening. It's almost like a Black Knight, but wearing Drake Blood gear. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess the glowing yellow is just to indicate that they're alive? I'm not really sure. Whoa, you're fast. Okay, so first we're going to try and get this. Firebomb. Bonfire head. No, 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 no. No, I didn't want to rate it poor. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. Yeah, the differentiation between the two sides of the PS4 touchpad. Yes. Not very good. I'm sorry. Wow, I feel really bad. Because, yeah, were it not for that message, I was thinking that I was about to go, that I would have went down and I would have completely missed that bonfire. And now that poor soul's gonna have one disparage. We might be able to, it might be advisable actually for us to go and see if we can upgrade our weapon. Although I assume we need 3. But let's go see.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, to be I will Ashen. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
It's like she's making, like, just trying to be like, oh, well, I guess he's kind of a hooligan. No reaction at all from that one, eh? Let's see if we collapse. She just sort of bows her head. Oh, poor soul. What about, and if we wave or bow, she'll bow back. Joy? She like clears her throat like, excuse me, unkindled one, we have work to do? We're supposed to go get souls?
Ah, well met. 'Tis good to see ye in good health. What needs smithing this day?
Oh, we only need 2. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so it looks like durability works as it does in Dark Souls 2, which is good. Well, good in the sense that you don't have to remember to repair your stuff all the time. You can't purchase anything from him.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Aye. Okay, let's pop some souls and level up a little bit more. Can we do them in stacks? Don't tell me they removed that. Use you selected. No, really? Oh, okay. That seems a little bit a tad complicated when it doesn't need to be, but as long as we have the option, I'm okay with that.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels.
Okay, so we want to get our dex to 13.
Disparity, elucidated by fire, borrowed deep within. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service?
See if there's anything worthwhile buying. Repair powder, poison moss, clump firebomb, prism stone, marked bone. I do want to go check this out, but we don't have enough souls. So this requires 8 faith. We have 9 faith. So let's purchase that. And I hope we have enough for a talisman in addition to that. We do, but we can't equip it. Dagnabbit. Alright, well that was a waste of 500 souls. Torch.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
We're all so greedy around here. Alright, let's equip. Let's equip our bow. Oh, we can't wield that either. Alright. It's just old-fashioned sword and board, it is. Was it down here? Yes. Oh, I forgot about you. Don't ask me how. I forgot about that enemy, but I did. So let's just wait for him to saunter on by. I guess in my mind I was equating those enemies with Black Knights, which are single spawns. Oh, you... Not nice, friend. Not nice. I'm a guest in this land. Guests have rights too, believe it or not. The lighting effects are spectacular. Okay, so we can keep going down. We can check this place out. Should have seen that coming. It's okay, friends. I'm not here to do anyone any harm. Unless you're gonna do me harm. So I've seen this set piece in a trailer or something before I decided to go completely dark. So we're gonna grab an item from there, and then one of those parasite monstrosities is gonna burst through the roof. Screw it, let's go for it. Oh, we can hop off the ladder. Beautiful. Try dashing through. That's what I was going to try and do, but sound advice nevertheless. Firebomb. Okay, it's just one of those dudes. It doesn't actually... Ooh! Crystal Lizard! Crystal Lizard! Come back!
Okay, it's just one of those dudes. It doesn't actually... Ooh! Crystal Lizard! Crystal Lizard! Come back!
Be my friend! Yes! Oh, all we got was a raw gem. Oh, there's nothing better than seeing a crystal lizard for the first time. Alright, so we're okay. Very good. I really hope, on that note... Whoa, that guy looks like he does not mess around. I really hope that the carvings have made a return. And when I say things like that, just a brief reminder that that's not an invitation to share your knowledge on the subject, unless I specifically ask for it. Because these things, you know, as much as I say I want to know, by that I mean it'll be nice to be able to discover that by myself. Wow, we're certainly amassing a considerable number of firebombs. Oh, crud. So he's got a tower shield. And a spear of sorts. No? Oh, you can move while gesturing. Beautiful. Isn't so much a blind playthrough as it is Aegon gets excited about returning mechanics. Oh, the light is just, they're just holding lanterns. Okay. Okay, friend, hold your ears. No, I just wanted the item. Oh, I wish I had a soapstone so bad. Except I'd write wheel ahead right here. What? What was that? What was that? Undead charm? Undead hunter charm. Tool used to hunt down the undead. Oh, it's a Lloyd's talisman. Used long ago by Lloyd's cleric knights on their undead hunts. Although Allfather Lloyd is long forgotten by the way of white, his hunts have lived on, and this charm allows one to challenge undead without fear of tenacious healing. Cool. Okay, let's go challenge the guy who was upstairs first before we go after that guy. Provided that's not the same guy. Oh, and here's a thief. Titanite shard. Yeah, those guys don't mess around, that's for sure. Ambush ahead and then try left. I think this is the same. Yeah, this is the same guy. Pretty cool. So they're definitely more common than Black Knights were. I guess a good parallel would be, is it the Red Eye Knights? Blue Eye Knights? One of the two from Demon Souls. Time for rolling. I was hoping for a wheel message, but... there's so many paths to explore. Green Blossom. Green weed shaped like a flower. Temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. The undead legion of Faron, I'm not going to pronounce that correctly, are remembered for using this annual plant, normally found near clear water, to swing their mighty swords with abandon. Alright, so I think we have to go down there. See another item. Broadsword. Nothing all that interesting from what I can see. The level design so far is very... It's less Dark Souls 1 than I expected it to be. Although I say that having only seen a very small portion of the actual game world. But again, it seems to invoke Demon Souls more closely than it does any of the prior Souls games. This place very much reminds me of Boltarian Palace? Boltaria? As I've said many times, never actually played Demon Souls, so I apologize. It's a chest! And its chain is curled away from us, which in Dark Souls 1 meant that it wasn't a mimic, but let's make sure. Okay. Silver Eagle Kite Shield. Orthodox metal shield engraved with a crest depicting a silver eagle. Medium shields are in blah blah blah. Equipping the shield in the left hand allows one to perform the skill of the right hand weapon. Alright, well, we're unfortunately not going to be using that because that means, at least for now, that we would be forcing ourselves to go without parrying. And although I've not been doing that much parrying yet, that is a skill I would very much like to retain. Even though trying to parry that guy just now almost got me killed. That was very close. Alright, we're out of Estus. Did we come from here? Yes, we did. See an item over there. Another one here. Titanite shard. Oh shit. Okay, I just remembered that, oh, is it a +2? No. I just remembered that we had a life ring, because I was thinking it would have been nice to have that divine blessing as our starting gift. I was slagging it off earlier. But then I remembered that we got the life ring, and I was thinking, did I even have it equipped? Because it appears to just be a base level version of the ring. If indeed... Ooh, Estus Flash Shard. If indeed the rings in this game have different levels, as they did in Dark Souls 2. Key ahead. Oh. I thought that player ghost was another dog that was about to run at me. Key to a cell holding thieves and the like. There is no shortage of brash thieves in Lothric, and these particular thieves likely scaled the wall from the undead settlement. But they are only willing to practice their thievery on the high wall for fear of Lothric Castle, rumored to devour men, keeps them clear of its grounds. I just bit my lower lip in excitement. And it hurts. This does not look good. If even like a tenth of these guys are actually alive, then we're dead. Oh, and there's like a giant executioner dude over there too. Who looks like Smo using an axe. Whoa, yep. No, I think these guys are all actually dead. But it looks like we got nowhere else to go, so... Damn it. Hi, friend. No, just stand right there. No, you were in such a good spot. You were in such a good spot, friend. You had to go and ruin it, eh? That spin to win attack though, eh? Well, that's gonna do it for this episode, so thank you all very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.